mother's face, a father's heart. A good day, the fall rain start. Feeling you flow, no matter how far you've gone. The thing you can't quite put your finger on. Back home. Party of six, never on time. You won't melt, go play outside. Learning that the sun still shines behind the clouds. When summer comes, you roll the windows down. Well, today could be wrong until I find it. Until the story I'm out of the street. Just wipe me up from my feet down. The races, cup smiles. Finds me the west side. The car got a flat tire, but riding shotgun eyes, someone like you. So every day, when the alarm blows my ears, I see you slipping out the bars and clears, and every time everything seems to go wrong. You know your voice sounds just like a song. The races, the cup smiles, it finds me blue. Where stars, the car got a flat tire, but I shotgun eyes, someone like you.